All right, guys, thanks for tuning back into the channel. Today we have another lighting project video for you. This is probably one of our last ones, but last but not least, because these lights I'm super excited for. These are the Halo 48 watt. There says 3-inch pods, 3-inch pod lights on there, but you can't probably see that. Although it could be listed as a 3.5. And then it is it's got DRL. It has 5 lens types that you can choose from: a spot, a flood, a drive beam, a fog beam, and then a combo beam. These are the floods that they sent out. So these are actually going to be perfect for what I want to use them for. So let's open up the box. We'll go through what's in there, and we'll get them installed in the truck outside. All right, so these come beautifully packaged in these boxes. These boxes they have are extremely well built. Let's see if we can get into it, find out what we need, and we need to cut. So, got a couple little spots here and there. All right, so in the box, we have our sticker pack here, which is pretty nice. Quite a few stickers, actually. Yeah, they've got their SEMA show, Adventures Calling, NOVSIGHT. I'll be using some of these. These are nice. So, yeah, SEMA. So they are a 2025 Red Dot Award winner. So they have been winning some awards for their design features. So, like I said, it comes nicely packaged. Get rid of that piece of foam. Right here we have our list. We have a spread beam, combo beam, fog beam, drive beam, and spot beam. So, and then the list of the equipment, kind of showing you the patterns of how these work out. It's saying what the color temperatures are here, the voltage 10 to 30, the DRL color temperatures. They're made of aluminum, and they are calling them 3.43-inch pods. We have our main wiring harness here. That's going to get us, from the power control module all the way to each light. More than likely, the DRL wiring is going to be in there because I think you get to choose. These are the actual lights here. Come protected. They also come with the amber cover on them. So these can be white, they can be amber, however you want to run them. I'm gonna have to get a toddler in here to get this open for me because obviously I suck at it. So that you can get kind of a good look at the size of these right here. They do come with some blackout covers because in some states, depending on where you have these mounted and the directions, if you're not using them off-road, a lot of times you have to cover them up with the black covers. I know I run the black covers on a lot of my lights, especially the big lights up front. These are going to be in the back and they'll have the ambers on them. We don't usually get bothered too much with the ambers. We have our stainless steel brackets, 2 of those, and then our miscellaneous mounting hardware. We won't be using, we will be using the side bolts for that, but we won't be using the main bolts. We already have that available to us. So in the bag with the wiring harness, you end up with a bunch of zip ties and some other little bracketry that might aid in the installation process. All right, so the lights are actually using a new style LED chip. There's 3 of them right there. It is the KWCLP M1.TG. Those of you that are LED people, that will make more sense to you than it does to me, but I'll take their word for it. They do say that it is a new generation of LED chips that offers higher power and up to a 316% improvement on the traditional chips, but you know how that goes. All right, so the lights do come with a 2-position LED switch for getting these to go on and off. Over here on the right side is where our DRL lights are. So we have the one color, which is the white, and then we press it again and we end up with the amber. So you got to press and hold, turn those off. Then this one over here is actually just the lights themselves. We'll probably have to switch to the top view for that just because it's probably blinding out the bottom view here. Now, you don't have to use this switch if you don't want to. It can come apart right there on those barrel connectors. You can take it, you can remove it, more than likely, which is what I'm going to do. And then you can just use your switch panels and the little leads they give you. So they give you this green lead here, and the green lead is the light on. So you switch that to your light on. And then there's a yellow lead here, and then that is our amber DRLs, which will go right in line with what I already have there. So we'll connect that one to our DRLs, and then that should be pretty good. We won't need to worry about using that switch. But if you were going to use these in a situation where you wanted to use that switch, right there, it's available to you. And they give you a pretty long cord. Pretty long cords on all of it, to be honest. All right, let's turn off the lights. Kind of get an idea what these are looking like. So here's our DRL in white, our DRL in amber. Turn those off. We'll turn on the regular lights. Those are probably going to blind the snot out of us. Yep, and they did. But yeah, so super bright. They've lit this room up like crazy. Let me see if I can get you kind of a shot how bright that is. But don't seem to be heating up, which is good. They're warming up, but not getting super hot like some lights do. All right, so let's get these things mounted to our vehicle, and then we will come back out tonight. I'll show what we've done with them. You know, you've watched me mount lights 1,000 times, so not really, a handful of times, but I'm sure it's run its course. But very simple bolt-on actions, and you run the wires to your battery source. So let's do that. All right, guys, we got the lights installed. Let's go ahead and turn on the RGBs right there. So there's our white one. Press it again. There's our yellow one. Press and hold will turn them off. Press on the main lights. Those are them. And those are back off again. All right, guys, thanks for tuning back in to another video. I want to thank NOVSIGHT for sending these lights out to us. I really do appreciate you guys tuning back into these. If you wouldn't mind, if you consider liking, subscribing, thumbs upping, you know, sharing, anything that helps the channel. I'd super appreciate it. I'll have a link in the description for you. Give these guys a look. You know, I mean, these are pretty great lights, and so you'll have to do your own comparisons and make sure that it works for you. But these will be permanently mounted on the back of this truck. So thanks again, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.